first of all, many congratulations on completing 7+ years at MGM Healthcare. So when you think back on your first day here at MGM Healthcare, what is the first thing you remember?
Well, it's not too far back, it's 7 years. And as they say, well begun is half done. I remember the first day, I had more bouquets than patients. And the entire team from the existing seventh floor staff, senior management, the leadership, they had come and ushered in the way that I would get into this wonderful institution. So wonderful first day, all smiles, very few patients, but that was just the beginning.
Doctor, if you could meet your younger self from 7 years ago, what advice would you give then today?
Well, I'm little less younger, but that's about it. 7 years younger. Nothing much. It is only that I would recommend that all of us evolve with the same teamwork that we started with the first preamble to what we wanted to do in this institution as a team. And we dreamt big, and that is where we are today.
Doctor, over the years, what has been the most heartfelt thank you have received from a patient or their family?
Maybe the patient who actually contacted me over phone during the time of COVID from the United States, and within 96 hours he was here in campus, got operated, got his voice back, went back, and didn't even reach his actual home, which was in Bangalore, and that was phenomenal for me. I can't describe.
Doctor, a moment that made you feel, this is why I became a doctor.
Happened just 10 days ago, and coming at midnight to operate on a real, torrentially bleeding patient and getting him off the hospital out with, walking out of the hospital and with a glee in his face, with a lot of comfort and satisfaction was something really great. The entire team of mine was around, and the teamwork of the other departments who helped us out, from anesthesia team to the investigations to the paramedical staff, all worked hard, and this 32-year-old went outside the hospital singing fans of praise for MGM and his team. So I really love that.
Doctor, what is something you have learned from the patients you have treated till now?
Just one thing I can tell you, no patients lie. Everybody tells the truth, so we've got to look at. Sometimes we think from our side as a professional, we feel that the patient is just being functional. Every aspect of the patient who tells you something tells a story with it. And I think with our tacit understanding of our clinical acumen and what we have learned over time with our experience, we have to garner all together to get to a working diagnosis and then frame treatment modalities thereafter, because that is something I've learned.
Doctor, please complete this sentence. 7 years of MGM means?
A world to me, and as they say, connecting the dots. I started with a dot. Probably it's a little fluorescent straight line now. In between there were some skirmishes, but all in all, wonderful teamwork, both intra and extra of the departmental confines, and I think this is all augured well for patients to get the direct benefit of that, and the outcomes are really exemplary thanks to the team together, not only my department and also the entire the harbinger of all the other multidisciplinary team which has helped.
How much have you changed or grown over the years, and what is the one change you are most proud of?
Well, if you ask me what has changed in me, my threshold of tolerance for indiscipline has grown a little bit, which I was never like this earlier. With the drop of a hat, I would make sure that things are absolutely immaculately done and dusted then and there. But here, well, probably I'll have to go with, as they say, you run with the hare and hunt with the hounds. Probably that has changed a little bit.
Any message for MGM this 7th year anniversary?
Many of you do not know that I keep going to different educational institutes for the so-called motivational talks, and I do online too. But then, there's some things which I feel as a professional one should imbibe, and I call it the P's of success and the D's of success. So the P's of success starts with punctuality, persistence, perseverance, planning, professionalism. Some of them. And the D's of success would be dream big, decide what your next plan is all about, dedicate yourself to the plan, and then detach yourself from the outside noise. Be dominant with your outcomes. I am sure you are going to reap